Beepity beep boop. Right, before we get started, I want to shovel a load of crisps into my mouth because I didn't eat any dinner today. I still don't particularly feel like eating, but I need to have something in my belly before I take my tablets, so off mic for a couple of minutes.
You have excellent taste.
This shield, it's Duncan's, isn't it? That's his crest. Thank you. Truly, I had no idea his shield wasn't with him. This is perfect. I don't know how else to express my gratitude. This means a great deal to me. I can't believe you remembered it at all. I'll treasure this. Thank you.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there? Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
I hope Eamon doesn't expect me to give a speech. Maker, he probably does, doesn't he? Oh.
Is it true? Erlina tells me that Arl Eamon has gone ahead to call the Landsmeet. I hope we're ready, but we have done all we can. I know we are more than a match for my father. You should hurry. Father won't waste time wresting the proceedings from Eamon. He will need you. I'll meet you there. Maker, watch over us all. Indeed.
Right. Now we're morphined up. We can get into the swing of things.
You know what would do you some good?
A pair of nose plugs?
Go out, find a girl. Doesn't matter who, as long as there's no pants involved.
What makes you think I haven't?
I can smell purity a mile away. It's a talent.
That proves to be useful, I'm sure.
Not that often, it turns out. Be much better if I could smell cheese.
You have my deepest condolences.
Yep, so do you.
So there's loads of ways to get votes. They mean you don't need a Nora, so even when she turns on you, you still win anyway. But so like if you play up the Darkspawn threat, you get Arl Wolf, you get his vote, you get Sigurd's vote for rescuing his son, you get Alstana's vote for rescuing her brother. There's a guy who just says the warden helped me in a personal matter. I vote wardens. That was doing all the Aunt Peevan Crow's assassinations. Gets us that vote. Then in the dialogue options, if you make a claim, then you have to be able to back it up with evidence or they don't listen to you. So like if you bring up him leaving Kaelin to die, they'll be like, yeah, who gives a fuck? You know, you've no proof for it. But if you highlight things that you have evidence for, like we have evidence that he sent Jowan, we'll have Jowan's confession, and we'll have Beric and the letter that Beric was given by Logain.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Logain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance.
The wee nerd that was talking to Sigurd in the the Noble Tavern.
But no
He's the
one
only one
here
who
is
always
taken in
votes
by
Loghain,
it.
no matter what.
You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
What the fuck? Orlais has got nothing to do with this at all. Right, so you say the top one, it doesn't get you anything. If you say you're the one who betrayed Ferelden, it doesn't get you anything. But if you say the Blight is the threat here, not Orlais, that gets Wolf's vote.
There are enough refugees in Mybernorn now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Yes.
They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet
We
they
can't.
failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar.
Yeah, because you
And they
fucking
asked to bring
fled.
with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Right, so you fled the field at Ostagar and left Kaelin to die is a statement without evidence. You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war. Yes, we do have evidence on that, but it's only fucking elves, so nobody cares. But you allowed Rent and Hardy in prison and torture innocents. We'll get the guy whose son we freed.
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. Whatever Hal may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
No, then why the fuck did Harry do it to my family? Right, so top one is no a claim without proof. Else, who cares? You look again. The one that we need to say is this one. So this will get the Chantry and Alfstana on board.
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
We're discussing your crimes here, mate.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once, before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your man and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostergar, I would never have thought so, but Ostergar...
It was destined to come to
like
this
it happened in another
the minute
lifetime
you
to
sent
someone
Arthur
else.
to butcher my
Man
family
is
in their
made
sleep.
by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough. Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will
there
abide
is
by
no
the
fucking...
outcome.
Will you face me yourself,
What do
or
they
have
call
you a
it?
champion?
Sione Missione? No quarter, no mercy? Oh, I will fight this duel myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Well, all right.
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
Well, you'll die for what you've done, mate.
Wait, there is another option.
No, there isn't, Riordan.
Patean is a warrior
Back
and
off.
general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Absolutely not.
What does loyalty matter?
A lot.
We are what
If
we
he fucking
are.
stabs us in the back,
The
the first
joining
fucking chance
binds
he
us
gets.
to the Darkspawn. You know this. If you were to forswear your oath and flee today, you'd find yourself in the deep roads, or the blight lands given time. You'd seek them out, or they'd seek you.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
No,
Absolutely
it does not.
Riordan,
Yeah,
this
I'm with you,
man
Alistair.
abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
Yeah, Logain has to die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My
Watch
father
me.
may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees, forever.
Father!
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No! When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much
Yes,
for
you
our plan
agreed
to
to it.
rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us? As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
We do! I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
Yes. That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
I could do no less, my king.
Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it!
Ferelden is depending on you all.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
Congratulations on your engagement, by the way.
Oh, thanks. That should be interesting, shouldn't it? I suppose there are worse things that could happen to me other than becoming king and being hitched up to a beautiful woman. And Nora probably thinks she'll just be able to push me off to the side. But I'm not that person anymore. She won't be able to walk all over me.
Good
This
man.
was always a possibility. I always feared it, but maybe there's nothing to fear. I might actually make a good king. You never know. I tell you what, though. I'll make a far better king if I have the right people by my side to help me once I'm on the throne. People like you. Good. Then it's settled. Al-Eamon has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
He disapproved too.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Right here, old pal. What about? All right. Aye, all right then.
Yes.
Indeed. Is something the matter? Are you thinking about Branka?
Branka?
You loved her, didn't you? I've seen you some nights, staring off into the distance with such sadness in your eyes. You wonder if you did something that drove her away. You wonder if she would have stayed if you had done things differently. She must have loved you. Somewhere inside.
That sodding great dew-licker had a heart clad in iron. She had only one love, the anvil. And later, the anvil only sighed because I was gassy and finally let off a good one. Should be hitting you right about now. Silent killer, huh?
Oh, Ogren, don't ever change.
I'm here to atone. I did you bad with that last tip. It can't end like that. Those noble ponces won't have the last laugh, eh? You game for one last heist? No bloody trap this time. I'd stake my life on it and... well, yours too. We're stealing the tears of Andraste. You care about the history. Don't know how much of a chantry-going folk you are. There aren't many things as holy as the tears of Andraste. Legend has it, before the Maker spoke to Andraste, she despaired at the fate of her fellows. Her husband, Mafarath, before he became a right bastard, would come to console her. She would tell him of her despair, and she'd always shed a single tear. Every night, he captured each tear in a vial. A full 30 nights that went on. Mafarath was worried sick. On the 30th night, the vial was full, and when dawn came, that's when Andraste saw her first vision of the Maker. Some of that story isn't in the Chant of Light, but it's been passed on for ages. Everyone agrees that the tears are a holy relic. Growing up in the alienage, you want to believe in something. Something that explains the suffering. I have faith. Not everyone does. They're holy, precious, and wet. But it's what they symbolize that's important. Ban Frandarel's father secretly acquired the genuine tears of Andraste decades ago, and his son still has them locked up tight. The same Frandarel that baited that trap. So I propose you go to his real vault and rob him blind. Afterwards, I'll see that the tears of Andraste are given to the Chantry. We've tried under, now we can give over a go. The rooftops are dense enough that you can jump to the top of the estate. Then you can go in through the chimney. Head towards the vault area from the last job. Right before it, there's a wine cellar that's got a secret door. Go through it and find the real vault. That's all I know. I'll be waiting for you here.
I would watch out, where are you? See there? That's a trap.
Alarm! Alarm! You forced our hand!
Of course.
Attack!
Well, all
Maker preserve us!
of course. Lovely.
The battle is finished.
Bad day, huh?
I have finished. See there? That's a trap.
We might want to walk softly here.
How delightful!
Okay, done with you now. It's a gotcha! Yeah!
I have done it.
Oh, lovely.
Nope.
Maker preserve us! Enough!
All done. I would watch out, where are you? Dear me, what's all the fuss? See there? That's a trap. Dear me, what's all the fuss? All over now. I would watch out, where are you? Well, all right. Of course.
Enemy ahead. Watch out.
As you desire. Let's see. Ah, well, another foe fallen, is it?
We are not alone. Really not alone.
I think it's more fun.
Time to taste steel.
All done. Well, all right.
You should run while you can.
As you desire.
Grab some glory! This part takes forever!
As you desire. And so I shall. I have finished.
All right, let's go!
Of course.
All right, battle it is then.
I forgot. Fucking put Alistair's. I put these on him because to let him have one mission with them on, because then he has to go back to using Marek's blade and killing shield to G up the support.
Complete.
Time for some
they're
exercise,
all
I
so
see.
eager, aren't they? As you desire. And so I shall. Well, all right. Of course.
Brilliant!
See there? That's a trap. I would watch out were I you. See there? That's a trap. I would watch out were I you. I have done it. All done. Couldn't we all just get along? No? Well, And so I shall. Lovely. How delightful.
Just realised two things at the same time while trying to plan out our streams for the next few nights. First thing I realised, tonight's stream's going to be a very, very short one. You know, we're going to be done like at the end credits before 2 hours are up. Normally, we would just start Awakening and keep going, but I'm planning on dying at the end of this playthrough, so we won't be doing Awakening. And because we're making this into a playlist on YouTube, I can't start the next character as this video. It needs to be its own video. So either this will be a short stream and I'll just end it and that'll do us for tonight, or we'll come back and do 2 hours in something else. We'll either start God to Bad or go into Valhalla for a bit or something, I don't know. The other thing that I've just realised, me and my sister are taking my mum to bingo on Saturday night. It starts at 7, probably doesn't end until like 9:30, 10 or something. So the stream on Saturday night's going to be really, really late getting started. Unless I do the stream Saturday daytime before I go out. That might be a better idea, you know. Just because me going to the bingo, sitting in one of them wee crappy chairs for 2.5, 3 hours is going to put me behind the 8 ball pain-wise. It's the thought of having to come home and stream for a couple of hours after that. Yeah, well, definitely. Well, tomorrow night, Saturday night will be Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, Rubik Shires. It takes 2 streams to get it all done. So if we do one tomorrow night and then Saturday day, yeah. Right, that's that problem sorted. I don't know what to do about tonight. I'm kind of leaning towards just do a 2-hour stream and call it for the night. Purely because I hate sending out multiple notifications in one night. Like, I know how privileged I am to have people.
So, you and Branka were really
Who
married?
want to know
what,
when the
boy,
channel goes live and who
you
have
ever been
notifications turned
married?
on.
Of course not. I was raised in the Chantry.
Think the hardest
You know,
stone
so
you can find.
I don't want
Marriage
to
is for
abuse that
suckers.
privilege by sending them
no
multiple
pitter-patter
messages.
of little Ogren feet running around the home cave, I take it?
That's
All
the
I
thing
ever
that,
got out
like,
of
see
that
if when we
moss
have
liquor was
internet
a
issues
headache,
or whatever,
a deaf
or
ear,
Twitch
and
or
a scratched
Xbox
up
are having
back, and
issues.
that rash it took 3 different ointments to get rid of.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to do
She gave up
take
on you,
1,
did
take
she?
2, take
And here
3.
you are, a keeper too.
You know, restarting the stream over and over again. The thing, the technical breakdown of whatever system doesn't annoy me. No, it annoys me a little bit, but not as much as having to send out multiple notifications to people. That bugs me way, way, way more.
You did it. You really did it. Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Baron Frandero will be humiliated. Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry. It will, Warden. It's been an honor. I wonder if history will ever know the full story of what we've done. Good luck.
What we've done? I'm pretty sure I was the one that was doing it all.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven
crafts.
Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts, straight from Orzammar. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts, direct from Orzammar.
No.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slave to the highest.
These boys all die as soon as you touch them once. It's really annoying. Being a dual wielder and trying to run up to someone, and then Liliana shoots them with one arrow before you get there. And then when you run to the next one, she shoots that one too. So, if you can't beat them, join them.
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me. They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived. By now, yes, they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Of course. Lovely. Well, all right. Lovely.
Another one eats dust.
And so I shall. Lovely. As you deserve, of course. Well, all right. Of course. As you deserve.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Well, all right. Of course. Lovely. As you desire. And so I shall. You could have just given up, you know. Well, all right.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Here they come!
Of course. Ah, well, all right. Of course.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Alright, battle it is then.
Of course. As you desire, so I shall.
Grab some glory!
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Of course.
I never liked this part.
And so I shall.
And show him how it's done, son. Right now, fucking dome. Ready.
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness. Some did, yes, but we were able to close the gates and kill the ones in the courtyard. I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you. I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived. There might be stragglers, but you seem to have taken care of most of them out here. That's rather remarkable, really.
Nah, he can take me inside.
I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain. The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn Horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Redcliffe is fortified enough that a skeleton force can hold the wall should Darkspawn come.
Then you will remain here, Tegan, while we march on Denerim.
The Horde must be defeated, but the Archdemon is our true target. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it. Marrying Alistair to Honora would not have been my first choice. Still, it does keep the Theron bloodline alive, and Honora is a fine ruler. So I suppose I owe you thanks, Warden. All of Ferelden does.
It's my hometown, mate.
He insists on going. How can I say no? I am uneasy with the danger he puts himself in by accompanying you. I ask myself if he does not conspire to leave the throne to Honora after all. But Alistair knows his duty. He will do what is best. Right now, he believes that is assisting you in contacting your allies. We have sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first. Perhaps the Grey Wardens of Orlais will be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
And now Denerim is under assault by the Darkspawn. The death toll will be staggering. I wish you luck, Grey Warden, for all our sakes.
Good evening, my lady. It is an honor to meet you. We are concerned that Darkspawn assassins might be sent into the camp to harm you or the king. No doubt you could defend yourself from such an attack, but we would prefer you to rest easy. For a few hours, at least. There was some groaning after the men received word about the coming race to Denerim tomorrow, but nothing serious. I think many are uneasy about facing the Great Horde. We will be outnumbered, it is said, but we have no choice. There are thousands of innocents in Denerim. My own family is there. Thank you. You can't imagine what a relief it is to hear you say that. I am not certain. On one hand, I yearn for the capital to be defended. There are so many lives at stake. But it feels as if we are rushing to our doom. Do you truly feel that we have a chance of winning? I hope you are right. I will pray for it. Of course, my lady. Good luck to you. Nervous about the battle tomorrow, I see.
Not really, no.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no.
House Claret's feud with House Fromald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly.
They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar.
Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed.
It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
And so you should be. I was hoping you'd have some Grey Warden trick up your sleeve, truth be told.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing? I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle. Good fortune to you.
The Grey Wardens and the
Plenty to
Dwarves
mention
have
before the
always
bugle
been
calls.
allies. It is a pleasure to join you. The Grey Wardens and the Dwarves have always been allies. It is a pleasure to join you.
Good fortune to you, Grey Warden. I've plenty to mention before the bugle calls.
Right here, old pal. What about? All right. Aye, all right then.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it. Well, aren't you sweet and attentive? Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you? Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
Yeah, I'm only telling you that because I don't intend to be alive much longer. That's a good boy. Alistair will take you back to High Ever when it's all said and done. You can look after Fergus for me.
I am listening. It doesn't have better things on, then.
What is your wish, Kadan? I am hardly surprised. Very well. As you wish.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
Your wish? Whatever you'd like to ask. Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the Crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well. You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
You were more cocky and arrogant?
Indeed. I was often told I was insufferable, right before I ended up in bed with someone. Such is how it was. One of the Crow Masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired. Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought, but she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care. I convinced myself it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the Crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all. I wanted to tell the Crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The Crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the Crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come. To rub it in my face, perhaps. That I was nothing. That she was nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the Crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then, this happened. And here I am.
No. What I want is to begin again. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
I'm glad to have you with me.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly, I do not feel like standing about.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
All right.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Complete.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say. There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn? That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead. A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way. It warms my heart to see such courage, but do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon, one way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does. You should get some sleep before morning. There will be much to do when the army marches.
Ask away. Of course.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I. I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be. I know a great many things. How I know is not quite as important as what I am offering you, however. I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual, performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night. Anything to do with magic stirs one's fear, especially amongst those who do not understand it. What I speak of is old magic, a ritual from a time long before the Circle of Magi was ever created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think that means little to one like you. From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time. I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts. Perhaps But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more. What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me here tonight, and from this ritual a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process. Alistair despises me. You know this. He rarely listens to reason, but he would listen to you. You, of all people, could influence him. Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the archdemon and live as a hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish. This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life. As you wish. Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed. Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will. I do not wish to tell you. The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else. I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return. Then you have decided? Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight. You will advise him to do so, and because he trusts you more than he would ever trust me, he will comply. Consider the alternative. If Riordan fails, do you think Alistair will hesitate? The future king of Ferelden? He will die the hero, and you will be overshadowed. Just a Grey Warden who accompanied the king. If you would rather, consider Leliana. What do you think she would advise if she knew the life of her beloved was at risk? I think you know. I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully. Do not let your foolish pride condemn you. No Grey Warden asked for the sacrifice that is now demanded of them, and I offer all of you a way out. Will you not reconsider? Then you are a fool. I will not stand by and watch you waste this opportunity. Die if you feel it is worthwhile, or be overshadowed. I cannot. Fare you well, my friend. I do what I must now, and so shall you.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This woman beside me is a native of Ferelden, risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. She is proof that glory is within reach of us all. She has survived despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here. Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor the sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
for points.
Well, all right. Of course. Lovely. So I shall.
Push them back!
I love this game.
Oh, I have some blood on me.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3-1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you. Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited. Now, who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Alistair.
Indeed.
Fair enough. Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
Very likely.
Good. That should be sufficient. Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
So this is it, then. All that we've been through has led up to this. Whatever happens now, to either of us, know that I am proud, infinitely proud, to have called you friend. Farewell, and may the Maker watch over you.
So, this is it.
It's been an honor to fight with you, my friend.
Honor? Nobody's looked at me and seen honor in a long time, Warden. You took in a drunken disgrace of an Orzammar warrior. You gave me a reason to fight, and the will to keep going. You helped me find the one woman in the sodding world who might put up with me. And you helped me get past Bronca so I could have someone new. I owe you a lot, Warden. I consider it a fine honor to die for you and your cause. Then it's sodding honor for everyone. That's war for you. Let the stone turn red from the blood of heroes. Today, I will be the warrior you taught me to be.
So the Archdemon is next, is it? Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself. Even maybe for a soft, squishy companion. But that would be silly, wouldn't it?
It's scandalous to even consider the notion.
I know. Please do not tell anyone. I doubt I could blush, but it would be so awkward. And, do try not to get swallowed whole. If the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it. Well then, I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last. I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
Heading off to slay dragons without me, hmm? Fine, fine. Say hello to the archdemon for me. He never writes anymore. It's rather distressing. And do watch your back. No getting eaten, unless you think it's really important, of course.
Before we head after the archdemon, I want to say something. Either we both die trying to kill it, or one of us dies making the final blow. Either way,
take the final blow.
Both of us aren't walking out of here. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side. Let's find this archdemon then, and kick its ass.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours. We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this. I am not afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are my dearest friend and my love. You lit my path through darkness, and I will stand with you to whatever end. This day, we will forge a legend of our own. It looks like most of the townspeople escaped before the horde arrived. That's a relief.
Kill those godless bastards! We're counting on you, Warden!
Make her watch over you!
Even more darkspawn. Sense a theme?
As you desire. Well, all right. Yes. Lovely. Well, all right. As you desire.
I'll try to be merciful.
As you desire. So I shall.
New tactic. Passing out.
Ask me anything.
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he? There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help. All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
Well, all right.
Watch out. There's Darkspawn over there.
Of course. Lovely. And so I shall. So I shall, of course. As you desire. All right. And so I shall. As you desire.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles. We have to go. May the Maker watch over you.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle! They're charging this way! They'll be here any minute!
As you wish.
Die!
It is done. So be it. As you wish.
Dan is useless. 200 warriors are useless. Let's kill. Especially this part.
Yes. Very well.
Why will not let me do any shield maneuvers?
I shall do it.
Slay them all!
Again, a lot of his are all blacked out.
I love this game! This won't take long. I hope someone will... As you like. On it. As you like. This won't take long. I think I need to rest. On it. As you like. Shall we compete for points? As you like. As you like. On it.
Well, I suppose that could have been worse. To the good part. How many of these things must we wade through?
As you like. On it. I think I need to rest.
You did it. You did it. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Shall I send word that the gates are secured? Right away.
Go on, Riordan, son. Balls of steel. He went out like a champ. That's all we can say. You think about Grey Wardens, all of them quite badass. Duncan was a badass, Riordan was a badass, I'm a badass at the end of this game. The warden that you leave behind in the Fade fighting that massive fucking spider thing. Badass. Even the warden commander and field guard to an extent.
Watch out! There's darkspawn over there.
As you desire. Of course. Could have just given up, you know. And so I shall.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Lovely. Of course. I have finished.
coming back to what you don't want me to say. Everything you've
It
done
appears
keeps
we
you
will need to
from
fight the
me.
entire blight ourselves.
Now I know that I need more
Well,
time.
all right.
Come back and let me see your eyes. I thought there was a tripwire up there, that's why I kept stopping them.
Lovely. And so I shall. Lovely. Oh my. As you desire. As you desire.
Here comes trouble. Let's end this.
Of course. See there? That's a trap. Of course. As you desire. Lovely. So I shall. Of course. As you
Oh,
desire.
fucking Liliana, down.
And so I shall. Lovely. And so I shall. See that? That's a trap. As you desire. So I of course.
Let's make this quick!
All right. Time for more darkspawn, I see. As you desire. Of course. Well, all right.
I'm meant to call the dwarves in, call the river.
Of course. Lovely. Of course.
You need help? Very well.
All over now. And so I shall.
I think we work well together.
I would watch out where are you.
I never liked this part.
Take that! Stand still!
Complete. I have finished. All done.
I need to stretch myself out a minute.
Enchantment?
You're surrounded by darkspawn corpses. What happened here?
Enchantment!
Indeed.
Enchantment?
I have done it. All done.
Don't look now, Darkspawn!
As you desire. I have finished. Complete. Send some more darkspawn. As you desire. Well, all right. Lovely. So I shall.
For the Grey Warden!
As you desire.
Here to warn you. This is the part I like. Yeah!
Hey! Cut that out.
See there? That's a trap. I would watch out where are you. Trap.
You should run while you can.
It's a gotcha!
Here comes trouble.
Nice one, Robinson. Nice one.
Here they come!
All right.
Done with you now!
As you desire. All over now. I have done it. All done. I have finished.
So, normally at this part, I would run back and see Sandal, which means running straight up the middle of the map, turning left, coming back down, turning right, going along, going back up, take a right, another right, go up the stairs, see Sandal, and then do all that on the way back to get to here again. And the reason I do it, free up inventory space, but to max out how much money I'm taking in the Awakening, so that I can afford to buy all the good equipment and I can afford to do all the upgrades to the keep and everything else that you need lots and lots of money for. But seeing as I'm about to be dead in 10 minutes time, I don't really give a fuck about Awakening at the minute, so... Yeah, we're not going to run all the way back. We'll kill this dragon, get it done and dusted.
Here.
What now? Of course. As you desire. Of course.
Where to?
Well, all right. And so... As you desire.
And that too!
And so I shall.
Let's grab some glory!
Hey, where is he? He's over there.
Let's make this quick. Well, all right. Lovely. Of course. You could have just done it. Well, all right.
I forgot to call people in as well. Duh.
Of course. Lovely. Maker's breath. Ah, good.
Keeps turning me around.
Could have just given up. Watch out!
Right.
I never liked this part. And so I shall. I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes.
On my way.
And So I shall. Well, all right. So I Why do they bother?
Just die already!
Fucking Not a big man. Or wee man. As the case may be.
Wait. I know you said to Riordan that you would take the final blow, but let me.
No.
This is my duty.
Absolutely not.
But I got one up on you. I'm not just a Grey Warden. I'm the king. And I want to be a good king. And this right here is the best king I could be. My first and last act being to stop the Blight before it really starts.
Absolutely not.
No one could blame me for that, could they? Maybe. But we both know Anora would be better. Loghain needed to pay for his crimes, but she shouldn't. And neither should Ferelden. Not to mention that you're the best friend I could ever have asked for. I would be dead if you hadn't saved my life a dozen times over by now.
Yeah,
So
prefer
let me
to be
save
saved
yours
again.
just this once.
No. Fucking habit. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice. Victory smoke.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the Blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king and queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered here to pay our respects to the Grey Warden that saved us all. She gave her life to destroy the Blight. A sacrifice we must never forget. It was no accident that she was there either. She was special. And each of us had our life touched by her in some way. There was a time when I thought we would be together forever. The Grey Wardens couldn't have asked for anyone finer. How do you properly honor someone like that? The Grey Wardens are building a magnificent tomb at Weishaupt, right next to Garahels. But I'd like to do something as well. Fergus Kuzland, please step forward. We were very pleased to discover you alive. Your sister thought you had died at Ostagar.
I only wish I had recovered from my wounds sooner.
Fergus, the Highever lands are restored to you. In addition to the Amaranthine Arling that was Arlhouse.
Your Majesty, I would like to give Amaranthine to the Grey Wardens.
I think that would be fitting. Let all know that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhouse, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There, they can rebuild, and hopefully live up to this example. Friends, let us hope that she has gone on to a better place, and that she knows just how thankful we are for what she has done here. You will be missed, my friend. By us all.
In the months that followed their wedding, Alistair and Honora proved themselves a surprisingly effective pair. Alistair spent a great deal of time at court, showing willingness to learn the art of governing from Honora, and often deferring to her judgment, and no one was more surprised by this than Honora herself. The two of them made numerous outings into Denerim and the other settlements in Ferelden, supervising the reconstruction process and greeting their subjects personally, much to the commoners' enthusiastic approval. Many said the chaos of the Civil War and Landsmeet were both worth it for delivering such beloved monarchs. I don't care about fucking that. Lehman remained at Denerim for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favour of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. Bevan, Caitlyn's younger brother, eventually grew to become a famous adventurer in his own right. One of his favourite stories to tell companions was how, as a young lad, he met Lana, who used his father's blade to save Redcliffe and then passed it back. Brother Burgle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Brother Burgle resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. Agna eventually done all their studies and blah blah blah. As for the Grey Wardens, Alistair was as good as his word. The Orlean Amaranthine was given to the order. and a new headquarters established there. A statue of Lana towers over its entrance in memory of the one who made the ultimate sacrifice so that others might live. Lana's remains were transported with full honour guard to the Grey Warden Fortress of Weishalfton on the Honor. There they were installed in a tomb alongside those of the 4 others who have made the same sacrifice to defeat the Blight. Wynne remained in service to the throne of Ferelden for a time, politely refusing the position of First Enchanter when it was offered to her. After almost a year, she quietly collected her things and announced that she was journeying to see more of the world before her time came. And then she was gone. So Shield doesn't even get to become dwarf again, because we're dead. Stan bowed once before Lana's remains and then left without a word, returning to his homeland. His honour had been restored, and when fellow Canary asked if there were worthy people outside Parvalin, Stan would answer that in all his travels he had only met a single one. Holmgren accepted a position as a general in the army of Ferelden, the first dwarf ever promoted so high, and eventually both sobered up and married. When his first daughter was born, Ogren held her in his arms and wept, and named her after the friend who had changed his life so long ago. Oh fuck me, and you got me crying there? That's a better outcome for him than what happens in Awakening. Shield left for Eldon soon after the battle at Denerim, refusing all offers of reward by the royal court. The golem was not seen again, but rumours abounded of an angry dwarven woman in the far north who hunted pigeons with reckless abandon. So she did get to become a dwarven again. Brilliant. Severin travelled for a time, trying to remain as far from the crows as possible. When they finally came for him, Severin elected to take the fight to their doorstep, returning to Antiva. After 4 master assassins disappeared, the crows readmitted Severin as their leader. He was never sure if that was victory or defeat. Liliana remained in the royal court for a time, mourning. She poured her heart into a ballad that would eventually become known throughout Thedas. But after one performance, Liliana quietly vanished. Some claim she returned to a life of adventure, while others said that she returned to Orlais to exact revenge on her enemies. Whichever is true, she never forgot the one she loved. As the Blighted Lands began to heal, the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranth. But these are tales for other heroes. The tale of Lana ended when she sank her blade into the archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. Whatever follows her sacrifice will not soon be forgotten. Probably going to mute me here. Anytime there's music in a game, it automatically assumes I'm playing the music and that it's a copyright strike. Fucking muted all of Liliana singing at the campfire the other night. Which is going to be a bit shit when we come to play Mafia 3 or GTA and have the radio on permanently. I just wanted to see if we could make a new one or not. Or did I have to go and delete some? So that is us for tonight, folks. I'm not gonna come back on to it. Just we got this close enough to 3 hours. I don't feel the need to come back and do more later on. So we'll be back tomorrow night, normal time, and we'll put as big a dent into a Ruvik share in Valhalla as we can. So until tomorrow, my friends.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which